He just screams constantly and he has a little mushroom hat. But he's always my pick in Mario Kart. Forever and always, I will be a Toad enjoyer. Hi, I'm mxmtoon and this is my enemy playback. The first game that I can remember playing was Lego Indiana Jones. It is a fantastic game. I have nothing but good memories of it. Like Lego games are just usually 100% awesome. I actually was waiting to see if they would do a reboot of Lego Indiana Jones on like Nintendo Switch or something, but they haven't done it yet. So I'm waiting. Lego, if you're seeing this, please do Lego Indiana Jones on Nintendo Switch. The last game I think that I played was Valorant. I usually end up playing it every single evening with my friends over like Discord. We'll like hop on and queue up together. I'm either really good at it or really bad at it. So if you see mxmtoon in a game and she's doing really bad, it's not me. I really love team-based combat. I think that strategy is really fun for me to like work out with my friends, and so Valorant is a great game to kind of apply that. And I'm always playing a healer character, so I usually just follow my friends around and like heal them up if they're struggling to do hand-to-hand combat in the game. My favorite game I have ever played is Persona 5. It's this really long JRPG. I think it's around like 100 hours if you play through the whole thing. And I remember playing it in my last year of high school and like barely finishing my homework every single night just so that way I could like go and play it on the PlayStation. The soundtrack is fantastic, the story is really great, and all the characters are amazing. I wish I could replay it for the first time again. Persona 5 ended up releasing a version called Persona 5 Royale or Royal or something, and it added like 20 hours to the game, and I haven't found the time to commit 120 hours to playing the game again because that is an absurdly long time. I have picked up Persona 5 Strikers on my Switch, but I didn't get into it as much as I did with the actual original game, just because, I don't know, the play style is a little bit different. It's kind of like dungeon crawly, and it's not really my cup of tea, but I'll play it if I have the urge to eventually. A game I keep coming back to is Minecraft. I think every person comes back to Minecraft once they play it once. We go through these like 2-week phases with my friends where one of us makes a realm on Minecraft and we all just like defeat the Ender Dragon and then do it all over again and build houses, and then we put it down for a really long time and then pick it back up again. The best thing I've ever built in Minecraft is this like, it was actually a collaborative effort with me and my friends on our realm. We did this like kind of Hobbit style marketplace that was in this like cavern, and it looked so beautiful with shaders on, and then I took them off and then I removed my texture pack and it looked so bad. So maybe I'll have to do one in like the vanilla texture pack one day. My favorite gaming memory of all time is probably when my dad introduced me to Battlefield. I was about 6 years old when my dad first started playing Battlefield games with me, which might be a little too inappropriate for 6-year-olds to play a game with like guns and tanks and stuff. But my brother, my dad, and I used to like sit down together and play turns with lives, and each of us would like go around, and at one point I did get better than my dad at 6 years old. My dad was never allowed video games when he was growing up. He would like slip advertisements into his father's magazines. That way he could try and convince him to buy certain consoles. So with my brother and I, he ended up buying like Wiis and PlayStations and Xboxes because he wanted to play those games, so he would use us as an excuse for buying consoles so he could play video games in his adulthood. My favorite multiplayer memory would probably be playing Lego games with my brother growing up. I still live with my brother. We both live in Brooklyn, and we actually recently started playing like Lego Star Wars again together. And you know, we're both in our 20s now and we're still playing Lego games together. And I think it's so fun to be able to experience something nostalgic again with someone that you used to play with and, you know, share those memories together. My go-to game when I'm touring is probably anything that can be played on my Switch, but my favorite game right now is Stardew Valley. It is, oh my god, it's so much fun. I got into it in like 2014, played it for like 11 hours and put it down. And then recently, over the pandemic, I've invested a I don't even want to know how long I've spent on my current farm. My farm in Stardew Valley currently is basically just the most efficient way I could possibly lay it out. There's sprinklers everywhere, I have animals everywhere, fermentation, kegs, whatever it is to like maximize the price of my produce. And I made it with my boyfriend, but I ended up playing so far ahead that he actually doesn't want to play with me anymore because I progressed the world too far. So he ended up getting left behind from his original progress point. My favorite character in a video game is probably Toad. I think he's hilarious. He just screams constantly and he has a little mushroom hat. But he's always my pick in Mario Kart. Forever and always, I will be a Toad enjoyer. My first game with Toad was probably my first Mario Kart, which was on the Wii. And so I remember playing him like every single game, and I now have like this emotional attachment to choosing him whenever I play Mario Kart 8 now, yeah. Toad is adorable in Paper Mario, and I recently like played, yeah. I just love anything that has Toad, or any form of like Toadette or anything. I just really like mushrooms, I think, and so anytime they're like involved, it's so cute. The game I would love to see a sequel to is probably Hitman 3. I don't know if they're actually making Hitman 4, but I love the Hitman games. I think that they are super enjoyable, even though it is involving assassinating people, but they're really fun. And I don't know if they're planning on one, but I'm like, every night I go to sleep wishing that I wake up and Hitman 4 will somehow magically arrive on my doorstep. My most disastrous Hitman attempt, I think, was probably when I took like a shovel with me for like, to go like kill my target, and it just went very poorly. Every like person around me got like alerted, and so they like pulled the fire alarm in the building and everyone evacuated the building, including the target. And I'm just running around with like a shovel wondering what to do, and had to restart the level because there was no way for me to actually get it done.